Hello and welcome to Sobrix. I'm Adam and this is Sobrix. This is my channel for reviewing Lego sets and building them and other Lego related stuff. In this video, I'm going to be taking a look at the Lego City Space Hoverbike set. This is set number 30663. It has 46 pieces and I paid $5 for this set. I think I really wanted this set and I thought maybe this was only available as like a gift with purchase at some point, or maybe I think it was in the Lego City Space 3-pack that came with like the construction mech and the interstellar spaceship, and maybe this that only certain retailers had. I know I saw a bunch of these at the brick convention that I was at a few months ago, and I think they were all like selling for $7, $8, $9, $10. I paid $5 for this. A store close by to where I live just had a bunch of these in stock, so I was able to get one and I picked up a few because this seemed really interesting to me. I like a lot of the Lego City Space stuff that they've been doing for 2024, and I was excited to see this, so I'm glad I was able to pick one up. And in this video, I'm going to open this up, I'm going to put this together, and then I'm going to share my thoughts on it. So while I build, I will speed the video up, and then I'll slow it back down to review this set. So until then, enjoy! Okay, so that is this Lego City Space Polybag, the Space Hoverbike. I love this. I think this is really great. Big fan. I thought I would be. I'm glad that I am. It's very cool. But the first thing we'll look at is the minifigures, because you do get one in this polybag set, and it's a really good one. I mean, I thought all of the space, the city space minifigures from this year have been pretty high quality, and I like a lot of the stuff they have going on, as well as like the color schemes for various kinds of figures and stuff. So we have this one. They do have the nice kind of dual molded helmet with the kind of white stuff back here and then the blue over there. Has the visor. You can't lift it up or not, but it is a different piece. This character has a nice expression on their face. They don't have an alternate hair piece because if they're on the hover bike or whatever, they probably aren't going to be taking their helmet off. But this character is someone who uses a device to assist in hearing, which is cool. I am a very okay with that, and nice to get another minifigure head with that printing on there. No alternate face, nothing on the back, but that is nice and I think appropriate. And then on the torso, we have the kind of classic space logo up there. Some different stuff going on in here with different metallic stuff, lots of fine lines, different things. I don't remember what the blue is supposed to be. That might be, this is a pilot, this is a scientist, this is something else, an engineer. I think there were like, you know, different color arms and helmets that were supposed to indicate what sort of field these characters might have been in, but I can't remember which one this is. But I really like all the stuff in here. I like the color choices, color blocking on here for the printing. We do have printing on the midsection in there, which is great, and we have a bunch of printing on the legs, so up kind of in the middle on the knee of one of the legs and down on the feet. The back of the torso is very good. Again, kind of some metallic stuff in here, some nice very thin lines in the kind of metallic gold in there, which is very cool. I think that's a great minifigure. Very happy to get more of these city space ones of various, you know, kinds, and that's very good. And then we have a little bit of a terrain build, a little bit of a you know, a planet or a something or other. It reminds me of some of the other like little side builds that maybe these Lego City Space things were traveling to, and the kind of aliens or the extraterrestrials or the non-human intelligences or whatever they are, were, you know, in like the set for the 4+ set, and also the one with the 6-wheeled kind of rover with the spring shocks on the front and all that. Can't remember what that one was called, but there was some aliens in there, and so I'm assuming this is a similar planet. It also does have these kind of opalescent satin translucent crystal pieces in there that have kind of the glitter inside, which if I remember correctly, these crystals are something that the Lego City Space minifigures in this universe use for energy or use for a fuel source of some kind. And I don't know how abundant they are or how good or bad or whatever that whole process is, but at least it seems to me that that's the case. So they could study these, harvest these, do whatever they need to with these. And then the rest of the build is this space hoverbike, which is cool. Starts off with a 2x8 here for the base, so it just uses that plate there. On the rear, I do like that we have some consistency with the color, that kind of sand blue a little bit coming out through there. There is a battery. Again, this is one that is in, or like a power cell or something. So it's got the battery printed tile, and then it's on a satin translucent kind of cylinder brick piece. Those are in, I think, almost every City Space set I've looked at so far. And they might also be in like the City Friends sets, and I don't know, or not the City Friends, the Friends Space sets, or maybe some even the Technic sets. I think this was kind of one of the through lines, as well as these crystals like going through different things that had the cross space branding, or the space cross branding. So a little bit of stuff back here. Up at the front we have, I really like how this was done. So the hollow stud there with a 1x2 hollow stud with the tile over here on a jumper, and then in here we have that tile with the bar coming off of it stuck in there. And I like how it almost it looks like lenses for a camera or something, or lights, or maybe some other measurement instruments or something for this hoverbike. And I just really liked how this triangle was made between them, kind of the different colors and stuff there. This piece that's used for like these rails, I think is a piece that was used for like horse reins. Is that where this piece is originally from? Or like a part of this would attach to a horse, and then a part of it would attach to the carriage or something like that. I don't know, but it's like a 1x2 down here, I think. And then, or is it? Let me see. No. Aha. It is a 1x2 up here with the extension of the bar elements, and then it has this angle. The bars kind of angle down, and then we have a 2x2 down there. So that actually does a lot of the heavy lifting in terms of shaping and kind of giving this some structural outline that isn't so blocky, isn't so flat. So that's very nice. And then we have these like thrusters on the front, which are little, their own little sub-assemblies. They're exactly the same. We got the pearl silver vented piece up there, a little bit of orange Technic piece, and then the orange kind of thrusters there. And those just connect to we have like Technic bricks in here, or the 1x2s with the 1 pinhole. And we do one of those, it's like 2/3 axle and 1/3 pin. Put the pin in there, put the kind of bushing thing in there, get these in there, which does mean these can rotate very easily, which I think is fun. I don't know if that's intended or not, but there's almost some level of like, you could use that to like change direction if this needed to back up, or maybe on takeoff, or just to get some elevation. It could go straight up by having these thrusters going down a little bit, and the ability to turn those I think is nice, even just to have different I don't know, to have some options there. It just seemed like it was a good thing and very simple to do, not a big deal. And I think there's not really any ways that it looks bad, with any of these at weird angles that aren't just the one that's on the bag or on the instruction manual. There is room for the minifigure to sit on there. There's not like a steering wheel or a yoke or a handlebar or like a lever or anything. We do have that 1x1 tile with the vertical bar coming up, and I thought maybe we would like put something on that. There are easy ways to make it look like there's some controls to this thing that I think we have room for, and it could be as easy as swapping out this orange piece with a 1x2 with a clip and then clipping something in. It could be using some of the hollow stud with the bar coming off the side of it and 2 of those in there that could splay out and kind of get towards the hands, and those would all be fine, perfectly serviceable, like kind of alterations to give this more of a sense of the ability to control it, to steer it and everything. But it could also be that the way that this is operating, there's no need for that to actually be in their arms, and I'm fine. A little imagination goes a long way. But I think this is really cool, super swooshable, and I like the colors. I think it's very basic, but very, very good. Side build, it's 4 pieces, not a huge deal. And the minifigure is of good quality, so I like that. Show the extra pieces. You get, 5 of them here. So the, Technic bushing thing, the translucent orange tile with the bar coming off of it, translucent tile, and the printed battery power electricity tile, which is good to get an extra one of those. This polybag is 46 pieces, 1 minifigure. I paid $5 for it. I'm fine with that. Sometimes polybags have more pieces than this. Sometimes they have fewer. Sometimes they have a minifigure. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes polybags are licensed from other themes where another entity and intellectual property is involved. But with these being $5, I'm not too mad about this one. I think there is very easy ways to make this a better value. I'm just not sure if it's that bad of a value as is. Certainly this could have been bigger, a little more substantial, and there's some even inverted tiles underneath here or something else, as well as accessories for the minifigures, maybe alternate hairpiece, handlebars. I mean, there's a lot of improvements that could be made to this to make it more robust, to make it more kind of action, more detailed. I don't know. There's lots of things that could be done to this. So certainly they could have had this polybag have 70 pieces, and maybe that would have been a way better deal. It doesn't feel terrible to me as is, but it wouldn't be too much to just double the size of this, give us one more crystal and a bigger kind of area here. That's very inexpensive for Lego to do that, and would have made it a little bit of a better value proposition. But I'm fine with what I have here. I like $5 for the polybag, so that is that. And I think this is fun. I was happy to be able to get these, and like I have been for a while, it's something that I picked up several of. So if I want to build more of them, but also for maybe giveaways in the future and other stuff. So this was great. I like it. If you like this video, please click the thumbs up and give it a like. If you like my other videos, click the subscribe button down below so you can stay up to date on all the Lego videos I'll be doing here in the future, including more Lego City Space stuff, more polybags, tons of other Lego sets from all different themes, all different shapes, size, price point, piece count, tons of different stuff. So subscribe so you don't miss any of my upcoming Lego videos. We're on the road to 2,000 subscribers, so it helps a lot if you're not subscribed. Maybe consider doing it. Thank you very much. And then if you wanted to support this channel in a different way by giving money to the channel, you could do that here on YouTube with membership, supers, and thanks. And I have the Patreon. It's in the video description on my channel page, patreon.com/sobricks. So maybe consider checking those things out. They are a big, big help, and I appreciate all the love and support. And thank you very much. So with all that said, until next time, thanks. Bye.